Ramya, and then Sara. ठीक है. Now यहाँ पर no one chose MLA. ठीक है. I understand language barrier is of course a very pressing concern, but there were a couple of people who in our ROP session stated that they have some sort of fluency with Marathi, right? So are they here today?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sara, you're there. Is there anyone else with a working proficiency of Marathi who can at least listen and understand what is being said? Okay, so I think that leaves us with no one else. So you would then need to cover MLA, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes. So if there's any problem, do know that there is going to be a scribe in the committee who is going to take down notes. So if you miss anything, you can feel free to get in touch with them to ask them for help. If you missed out on what a particular delegate has said, you can ask them to share what they've said. Yeah, agar koi और important चीज मिस आउट हो गई है, drop them a message privately. ठीक है, drop them a message privately and they'll get back to you. अगर उसमें कुछ delay होता है, drop a message on the group so that we can see, and if there's an internal coordination required, someone needs to be told, we'll speak to them. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but it would be great if you could switch on your camera since we are in the formal session right now.
Hi. I actually have an event going on in my college and I'm working on both things side by side. So, okay, we'll in the meanwhile continue with allocations. Balkrishna, since you're the only one who stated an unavailability tomorrow, right? I think it's best that we put you as per into one of those two committees that are beginning in the afternoon so that there is no loss in terms of coverage, right? So in that sense, what was your first preference? Was it AIPPM? Balkrishna, are you there?
Yeah, I was muted. So yes, my preference was EIP. Yes.
Your preference was AIPPM. Is that derails you, nor it impedes the coverage of that particular committee. ठीक है, so आप AIPPM cover कीजिए. आज का भी session आपका दोपहर में ही चालू होगा. All right. So till that time, you're free to go to RS, you're free to go to LS, you're free to go to MLA, right? Sit in over there, see how proceedings are taking place, what's happening, how they are deliberating over agendas, right? If you have the time and if you're free, feel free to do that. मजा आएगा शायद. हमें भी बताना क्या हुआ वहाँ पे, what was worthwhile, right? What was worthy of being shared. We'd also like to know. Okay. Now coming to Ankit. Hi Ankit, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है, but आपका कल का कोई ऐसा कमिटमेंट का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, राइट? नो, राइट. तो एक काम करते हैं, since there are a few more people as well who have covered AISM, right? What we will do is, for today we have enough people to cover Rajya Sabha, we have enough people to cover Lok Sabha. There's AIPPM getting covered as well. So you can go ahead and you can cover AISM. ठीक है, आपका वो भी first preference possible हो जाएगा.
Okay, sir.
Great. Now we have Ria. रिया, आपने ग्रुप पे प्रेफरेंस एलोकेशन का ये भेजा नहीं था, राइट?
हाँ, मैंने नहीं डाला।
ओके, तो आप कौन सा कमिटी कवर करना पसंद करोगे?
लोकसभा।
You would like to cover Lok Sabha? ठीक है, that's good. We can do Lok Sabha. We don't have anyone in it right now. We haven't deputed. चालू कर सकते हैं. And that's fitting also. उनका session भी अभी थोड़े time के अंदर it will begin and it will be on track. So that's good. Now we'll go to Leandra.
Yes.
Leandra, you had said AISM, AIPPM, and Rajya Sabha.
Yes.
Yes. So over here, Leah and Merlin is there, right? Merlin, आपने भी राज्य सभा डाला था, right?
Yeah.
You had put Rajya Sabha and you had put AISM.
Yeah, correct.
ठीक है, so both of you have AISM and Rajya Sabha in your list. आप लोगों का कुछ commitment का problem नहीं है आज और कल का? You are available throughout the course of the day?
Yes. Yeah.
No problem, right? So what we'll do is right now, Leandra, what we'll do then do, if both of you all are comfortable, and you all want to switch for tomorrow's coverage, we can switch between the both of you. ठीक है?
Okay, no problem. No problem.
है ना? So if it ends up working out, you know, after seeing today's deliberations, if both of you all are on the same page tomorrow, आपका preferences we can take care of in that way, right? Same goes for everyone else also, whoever is ready to switch tomorrow, है ना, with you, and where we can ensure that all committees are being covered, वो हिसाब से we can do switches. So this is particularly for today.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So Leandra, Merlin, आप दोनों का आज का भी हो गया है, correct? Now
I just
we are
had
left
a
with
doubt, Nick.
yes, yeah.
I
Yes.
just had a doubt. So the thing is that there are no
Yes.
commitments as per tomorrow or today, but in the evening, however, I
Right.
have to submit an assignment. Okay, and the session for AISM and AI, those
Right.
allotments, they end at 7:30. So is it, so should you, do you still think I should do it, like, you know, do AI? I'm fine with any of my three options that I selected. So do
Okay.
you want me to do that, or do you want me to do Rajya Sabha today and then maybe AISM tomorrow? Because tomorrow I'm more relaxed and I'm more I don't have much work tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that works as well. Are you okay with making this switch with Merlin? Are you okay with this?
Yeah, completely fine.
Merlin, are you okay
So
with
yeah,
it?
so we can make
Yeah.
this switch.
Okay, so the session is in the morning right now.
Yes, the RS
Okay,
session
okay.
begins in the morning.
Okay, we'll do it.
ठीक है, great. So this is also taken care of. So we have allotments today for what all portfolios are done. AISM is done. AIPPM is done. MLA is done. राज्य सभा is done. ये चारों में कम से कम एक allotment हो गया है, correct? Hi guys, anyone there?
I think I'm taking AIPPM, right?
Yes, you're taking AIPPM. Okay, so right now we've got to look at covering LS as well, which is Lok Sabha. So right now we have the only person that's left is, just give me a sec, Remya. Remya, your allotment is left, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give me a sec. So Ramya, you had put AIPPM, Lok Sabha, and
Yeah,
AISM.
yes, yes.
So since in your preference list you had put LS,
Yes.
I think it's fitting if you cover LS for today. That's okay, right?
LS. Okay, I can cover it.
Yes, Lok Sabha. Yes. तो वही है, कल के लिए जो भी shift करना होगा, if there's anyone willing to change, right, we can always rework preference for tomorrow. इस हिसाब से the committee gets covered for today. There's a report submitted for today, and आपके marking में भी कुछ problem नहीं आएगा.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so then I guess we're done with the allotments for today. For all the people that I heard, Shravya, the ones who haven't joined, उनका किसी का message आया है क्या? मेरे को प्रीति का message आया है. Preeti said that she had an exam, so she'll be joining after her exam is done in the afternoon. Apart from that, is there anyone who sent in any message about unavailability or not being able to join?
Haven't gotten any messages yet.
Okay. And has anyone reached out to those who haven't joined today's session? OC में से किसी ने ऐसे कुछ किया है? Do you have any idea?
I'll get back to them. I'll call the people who haven't joined.
Okay, ठीक है. What we'll do is, अभी के लिए, do you guys have any doubts or queries जो आप सब यहाँ पे हैं?
No, sir.
No? So what we can do is, okay, great. So what we can end up doing is, आप लोग अपने अपने respective committees में जा सकते हैं. जो committees afternoon में शुरू होंगी, afternoon में whenever your session is beginning, उसके 10 मिनट पहले आप प्रेस रूम में एक बार आ जाइएगा बस, ठीक है? अभी के कमिटीज के लिए जो जा रहे हैं, you all can head over there, ठीक है? Just rename yourselves, आपका नाम, प्रेस, एंड उसके आगे LS, RS या MLA लिख दीजिए, ठीक है? वो हिसाब से आप ये रूम लीव कर देना, और वहां पर आपको मेन रूम में बोल दिया जाएगा कि आपका असाइनमेंट जो है वो वाले ब्रेक रूम में शिफ्ट हो गया है. Apart from that, if there are any questions, feel free to drop a message on the group. It's almost 10:30 now. What we can do is, one sec, let me just open the itinerary so we can see what time the first session is exactly ending for these committees. Great. So lunch is at 1 p.m. Right? So whenever the session gets over, it might get over a few minutes before 1 or something. Come back to the IP room once. We'll have a quick chat कि session 1 कैसे था, उसके अंदर आपको कोई help चाहिए क्या, हमारी तरफ से कुछ है. There are any doubts that you have, वो session observe करके we'll tackle those doubts. ठीक है? If you haven't messaged in the group. So we'll meet with all of you once after your session is done, right? And जो AIPPM और AISM है, we will meet with you all after, before you all join in. Riya, I think you were, Leandra, you have a question. You raised your hand.
Yes, I just wanted to know, so now with the other allotments are there. So before the session, now my session Rajya Sabha gets done by 3:30. So before 3:30, like around 2ish, that's when I have to write the report, right?
Yes, that is when you start writing the report. You can come to the press room. Okay? Let us know once you're coming here. We'll be here, right? And we'll
Y'all
just
will
go
be here,
over
right?
if you have any questions. Yes. If you have any questions, we'll go over the material. I have an event today. I'm going to be here at the end of every session of yours so that we can, all sit and discuss. Uske beech mein, if anyone needs me, just drop me a message. I will join immediately. Okay? And if there are any messages, feel free to drop them on the group.
And one more thing, do we leave this breakout room and join the main room, or?
Yes.
I'll assign you guys from this breakout room. Just tell me your allotments, I'll assign them.
Because the thing is, I need to switch from my mobile to my laptop, so that is why I wanted to know.
You can go in the main breakout room. You can go in the main room, or I can assign you from here.
Okay. I'll just join the meeting again then from my laptop. Just give me a minute.
And जो यहाँ पे हैं, if you all rename yourselves to your committee allotments, जो अभी RS MLA जा रहे हैं, Shravya will be able to, put you into those particular breakout rooms now itself, right?
Yes, yes.
Great. Okay, guys. So we'll meet after the first
Actually, I
session
had
is
a
done
doubt.
or before AI PPM and AISM. Yeah, boliye na.
So actually, this is the first time, and I have clearly no idea what to do. So I'm allotted Lok Sabha. So if I join the committee, what would be my role and like what I have to do?
Right. So essentially, Ria, what you would need to do is you would need to make a note of what's happening in the committee, right? वो agenda में वो exactly किस चीज पे discuss कर रहे हैं, कौन सा delegate उस पे क्या बात कर रहा है. You'll have to make a note of those points, and then after making notes of all of those things that are debated over and who said what, आपके पास काफी सारा information ready हो जाएगा, right? Basis that information आप एक रिपोर्ट प्रिपेयर करोगे कि आज के दिन में कमिटी में ये चीजें हुई, right? This is what happened in the committee today. You will add 1 to 2 really hard hitting things that were said by someone, right? Impactful things or things that just don't make sense, which lighten the mood of your report. आप वो हिसाब से भी देख सकते हो. आपके हिसाब से आपके पास जितना मटेरियल एक बार रेडी हो जाए कवर करने के लिए रिपोर्ट, आप तभी भी आप लिखना चालू कर सकते हो. बट एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट सेशन बैठना पड़ेगा, तभी आप समझोगे प्रोसीडिंग्स कैसी जा रही हैं एंड आपको किस हिसाब से इंफॉर्मेशन लिख के कोलेट करके रिपोर्ट बनानी है. राइट. थैंक यू रिया. डज एनीवन एल्स हैव एनी क्वेश्चन?
एंड सर डे एंड में खाली एक ही रिपोर्ट सबमिट करना है कि दो या फिर ऐसा कोई डेडलाइन है?
सॉरी एंड में
एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द डे एक ही रिपोर्ट सबमिट करना है या फिर दो रिपोर्ट या कोई डेडलाइन है रिपोर्ट?
नहीं. आज के दिन पे आपको एक रिपोर्ट सबमिट करना है, right? Which we will go over with you. We will suggest changes and you can incorporate those changes and resend it. And कल के दिन एक ही रिपोर्ट होगा. दोनों दिन आप एक ही रिपोर्ट लिख रहे हो. सिर्फ ये है that today we will suggest some changes, suggest some edits. Tomorrow we won't be suggesting any edits. वैसा है. Okay. Does anyone else have any?
Actually, this is regarding the report. Do we have to write it in the American English format, right?
You can follow American English, you can follow British English, right? The key is that it should be easy to understand for all of our readers, right?
Okay.
It should be in a manner that connects with them. I leave that up to you. Okay? It won't be anything, won't be corrected on the basis of American or British. If your preference leans towards American English, let us know before we begin going over your report and we'll edit it accordingly.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
One more thing, do we have to interact with the delegates during the meeting, or that is only for the
No,
press conference?
That is only for the press con. If at any given point in time you have missed out on what one particular delegate has said, you can get in touch with the scribe.
This right.
You can even get in touch with the delegate, but over a private message. But वही हो जाता है कि don't expect the delegate to reply because they are probably noting down what others are saying themselves and preparing for their, next agenda on their item. Correct?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Any other questions, guys?
Guys, rename yourself as the name of the committee and press so I can alert you.
So if there are no questions, I will take your leave momentarily and I will also keep joining randomly. And एक बार जो ये 1 बजे आपका lunch break होता है, right? Lunch के पहले एक बार आप यहाँ पे आ जाइएगा meeting room में. We'll just discuss how your sessions went, go over any doubts. Correct? Then you can have your lunch. You can get ready for the next session or for writing your report, depending on आपके पास कितना content है. Okay? Shravya, I'll keep coming. I'll keep going. कुछ भी रहेगा, feel free to just quickly drop me a message. I'm on my phone 24/7 today. ठीक है, it's glued to me. तो कुछ भी रहेगा, I'll be here in a jiffy. Thank you guys and good luck.
Thank you.
Yes. So Ankit and Merlin, you guys can join when your session starts at 3, I believe.
Okay. So we can't leave, right?
You can leave, you can rejoin at 3 o'clock.
Can I leave and rejoin with the same link?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just.
Excuse me, Shravya. I
Yes.
actually have to join at I think 1.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I've been suggested to look around the other committees to get a feel for it.
So tell me
would-
which
would-
committee do you like to prefer? I'll put you there.
Which ones are going on right now?
Right now, we have Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and MLA going on.
I'd like to go with LS, please.
Okay, I'll send you there. And if you want to change, you can go back to the main session and ask someone there. They might allot you to some other committee.
Perfect. So the same link, right?